Hello, everyone, and welcome to Impact. I'm Nick Barber, your host for the government segment. Today's guest is John Mootooveren, and John is a candidate for the Schenectady City Council. And we are not strangers to each other. We've met years ago, and it's good to see you, John. Welcome.
Thank you for having me here.
Well, it's great to have you here. You're running for City Council, and you have a lot of experience and background. I've got some of your bio here. Tell us a little bit about yourself first, if you would, in our viewing audience.
I am living in Mount Pleasant of Schenectady with my family, my wife and two daughters. One is attending Schenectady High School and one is attending the Hamilton Elementary School.
Mm-hmm. You have a beautiful family. And we'll give a plug to your wife, Rita, and your daughters are?
Vinaya and Hema.
And Hema. Yeah, beautiful children.
My wife is a stay-home mom. She stays home to take care of our kids. She's doing a wonderful job instilling good family values and behavior in our kids.
That's wonderful. And what's your profession? You're a finance person,
yes,
aren't you?
Yes,
what do you do?
I am actually an accountant by profession.
Right.
Apart from being an accountant, I'm also a community leader involved in several community organizations in Schenectady. I'm also an investor in Schenectady, investing in several properties in Schenectady.
Okay.
So I know about taxes, paying taxes, and getting on time in taxes, and able to invest in Schenectady and make Schenectady someplace that we can call home.
So you're really committed to Schenectady.
Yes, I am committed.
Property owner, investor, business person. I'm going to mention, if it's okay with you, some of your community activities and positions, and then we'll get into the topics of your platform and some of the city issues. John is an experienced accountant, a businessman, and community leader. He's a commissioner on the Schenectady Human Rights Commission.
That's correct. As a commissioner on the Schenectady Human Rights Commission, we advocate for rights for individuals in Schenectady County. Mm-hmm. I am very passionate about that. People must be treated or should be treated equally.
Good. In
Schenectady County.
And you also are a member of the Mount Pleasant Neighborhood Association. Neighborhoods are important today.
Yes.
Oh, they always are, but I mean, currently there's a lot of issues in neighborhoods and something that needs attention.
That is so correct.
Which you will be talking about, I'm sure.
I'm involved in the neighborhood association because we want to bring back revitalization into our neighborhoods. Mm-hmm. Our neighborhood is very important to us. Mm-hmm. We need to start spending resource back into our neighborhood so that we can encourage investor to come and invest in our neighborhood. Also homeowners.
Yes.
It's a new neighborhood that was formed recently in the Mount Pleasant Association. Mm-hmm. And we're doing a fantastic job there. Mm-hmm. Good. Bringing people together, getting new people on board, and making a contribution to our neighborhood.
Yes. I'm a member of my own neighborhood associations. They're great, because you should know your neighbors. Familiarity with your neighbors and the issues are very important. You support each other. And it's a quality of life issue. Sometimes, we talk about the bricks and mortar of Metroplex and downtown, which is wonderful success, but we need to get into the neighborhoods and make that quality of life better. And
that is so true. I mean, we did exceptionally well in downtown Schenectady.
Yes.
But we need to move that same energy towards the neighborhoods. Yes. In Schenectady. Yes. And if we can transform that in our neighborhood, we're going to have a great city in Schenectady that we're all going to be proud of.
Absolutely. Thank you. And you're also a member of the Schenectady Domestic Violence Coalition. What is that?
This is a group of us form a coalition to tackle and to spread awareness on the domestic violence in Schenectady County and Schenectady. We want to spread awareness. We want to highlight that there is domestic violence in all parts of this country. Domestic violence affects family, affects our kids in school. They cannot function when there's a broken home. Kids are suffering because of broken home in school, and they cannot function, they cannot graduate. So we need to tackle that, to bring that under control, and to spread awareness to help family who are going through these problems, and to help them, to bring resolve to them, and make a better home. For everyone in Schenectady.
Yes. Well, families are the glue of the community. I mean, family values and families are very, very basic and important. You also serve on the Schenectady Land Bank Disposition Committee. Tell us about that. What's the Land Bank Disposition Committee?
This is a committee that was formed to come up with idea how we can able to dispose of property that the city has in their possession that was taken back through foreclosure process, and we can able to sell them or demolish them so that we can able to revitalize our neighborhood, taking out the blights building from our neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the focus of this group,
Mm-hmm.
is that we want to take out, revitalize our neighborhood, take out the building that is not sound,
Yes,
and bring back a sense of value in our community.
yes.
Because when you have these buildings that is boarded up and buildings are falling apart, nobody wants to invest in those streets.
Right, it creates what they call a neighborhood blight, you
Yes.
know, if it stays there a long time. And I think that's some of the complaints that we hear from neighbors, that why is that property lingering for so long? Why doesn't somebody do something? Why doesn't the city sell it? Why doesn't somebody renovate it or fix it?
And that's one of my big focus, not only being on the city council, but even in my community organization, is to look at our neighborhood, look at people, the owners, the landlords, who have these buildings and who are not fixing them up. They should be held accountable.
Yes,
If not, the city would take foreclosure process, take possession of these properties, and demolish them.
mm-hmm,
Because we cannot afford to have these buildings up in our neighborhood.
mm-hmm.
It's not good, it's not healthy, and it's a quality of life issue.
It is, and it's an aesthetic thing,
It-
because
it's
it looks terrible.
When
You
you
go
have
down the
these
street.
buildings up
Yeah.
in our neighborhood that is boarded up,
Yeah.
broken windows, it creates an opportunity for crime.
It's an invitation
Yes,
to more
exactly.
vandalism or
Yes.
squatters or,
So we need to get rid of
Or-
those buildings,
yes.
and we're going to see a drastic reduction in crime.
Well, thank you. And you're also the treasurer of the Guyanese American Association of Schenectady, but you tell me you're also the past president
Yes,
of the Guyanese American Association of Schenectady. It's no secret there's a significant Guyanese community here in Schenectady, a population, which is wonderful. I've made many friends, you know.
thank you.
And what can you tell us about the Guyanese American Association? What kind of things do you do?
We actually, the Guyanese American Association actually was formed, I'm actually one of the co-founder.
Oh, good.
It was actually formed because of the so many issues that was happening around in Schenectady.
Yes.
The Guyanese and the West Indian were so new to Schenectady, so it's a matter of adapting to the changing environment in Schenectady.
Mhm.
So we formed this organization, and we decided to advocate for a lot of things for the West Indian Guyanese community in Schenectady.
Rightly so. I mean, there's a significant community.
Yes, we
It's
are.
just like the Sons of Italy or the Polish-American clubs or it's keeping home too and keeping your values and your culture, isn't it?
That's true.
While you're here,
That's
you know?
true. So it was more form of mayor to keep us together, to advocate our culture, celebrate our culture,
Yes,
and things like that. And there's an organization that the West Indian can go to air their concerns or issue, and then we can take it to the relevant authority
mhm.
and get help. And that was basically the form of this organization.
Great.
I was president for 2 years. I decided not to run for re-election because I think we need to train others to
Yes.
take leadership.
Yes,
And we're doing a fantastic job in Schenectady advocating for the West Indian community, and we were happy to pass that leadership, pass that idea on to other groups in Schenectady.
yeah, new blood, somebody
Yes.
else's turn, you know, I've
Yes.
served on a lot of agencies
Yes.
and boards, you don't want to be there forever, you know?
That's correct.
But you do want to make sure when you leave that the organization is strong and continuing on and left in good hands.
And that's correct, and that's the
Yeah.
reason why I'm still with the organization. I am the treasurer,
Yes,
and we are doing a lot of things to help the people in Schenectady, not only the West Indian, but other people from other culture.
yeah. Thank you. And you're on the Civilian Police Review Board also.
Yes,
You've been appointed. Who appoints that board?
the mayor.
The mayor, okay.
I was
Good.
appointed to the police review board by Mayor Brian Stratton,
Mhm.
and I'm actually still a member of that board.
Good. And you're involved in a lot of things. Schenectady Neighborhood Watch, and I think the Neighborhood Watch is great.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wish we could get more people and more volunteers, but it's a great thing.
Yes, Neighborhood Watch is very important. It helps our police department when they are not available in certain areas, in certain community events. The Neighborhood Watch will step in and serve as a security or helping in traffic controls and things like that, and
Yeah.
helping kids find I was involved
Oh,
in
yeah, child fines.
child
Yeah,
fines.
Sure, yeah.
I was involved in that very successful program in
Yes,
Schenectady.
yes.
I mean, hands off to the Neighborhood Watch Association and the
Yes.
members and the leadership.
Yes.
We're doing a
And
fantastic
yourself
job.
as a member,
Yes.
it's a great thing to volunteer for.
And we need more volunteers.
Yes,
We need more volunteers.
We
We
do.
need everyone to help us to police everyone else to make our city safer and better.
yes,
Get involved.
yes. Also, let's see, you're a member of the West Indian Diabetes Action Coalition. Boy, you did a lot of things here. And I guess that's an advocate for West Indians with diabetes? Is
Yes,
it like
actually, there was a study recent 2 years ago by Ellis Hospital and the Schenectady County Health Department as to the reason why so many West Indians are being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes.
Mhm.
There was a funding through the CDC of $400,000 to study the West Indian in Schenectady County.
Mhm.
We were 1 in 10 groups in the entire United States to receive funding.
Oh, well, good. That's
Thank
a
you.
good thing.
So I was actually the chair
Mhm.
from the West Indian perspective with links from the Schenectady County Health Department, Ellis Hospital,
Right.
and a right cross-section of religious leaders, community leaders
Mhm.
from the West Indian community.
Mhm.
We wanted to spread awareness that type 2 diabetes is a disease. It can be controlled, and with good care,
Yes.
treatment, and the right diagnostic. We want to make sure that we were advocating, we were sending these people for treatments, we will make sure that they're affordable gym, the YMCA, and there were a lot of programs
Mhm.
that we were referring individuals who were near or borderline after being tested
Yes,
through the Ellis Hospital
Yes.
and the Schenectady County Health Department.
yes.
So we did a fantastic job. We did a survey of 500 West Indian.
Mhm.
We did outreach, patient outreach,
Mhm.
testing. It was a lot of intense programming
Mhm.
we did to reach out, to spread awareness, and let it be known that it's prevalent in our society
And there's something you can do about
and
it.
something we can do about it, and we should.
Yes, that's great. My father was a diabetic,
Oh,
by the way,
sorry.
yeah. Well, you've done so many things as a civic and community leader. You have business experience, you have a wonderful family, and you're a candidate for city council. John Mootooveren is our guest today. He's a candidate for Schenectady City Council. He's endorsed by the Democrat Party, Conservative Party, the Independence Party, and the Working Families Party. So you have a lot of support.
And that's also, apart from being endorsed by the Democrats, the Conservative, the Independent, and the Working Family Party, I'm also endorsed by the Schenectady Labor Council.
Oh, good.
And I'm so happy to receive these 5 endorsements.
Well,
It
thank
shows a commitment that I am very much interested in helping to build Schenectady and to make Schenectady a better place for all of us.
you. Yes.
I believe in Schenectady. When I left my job as a financial person in Manhattan to move to Schenectady, it was a big commitment.
You worked in Manhattan?
Yes.
In the financial district?
Yes.
Wow.
I moved here
Mm-hmm.
because I show the commitment to believe that we can work together to make Schenectady a better place for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
It just show work hand in hand. Commitment, get involved, and not being selfish.
Well, that's the kind of candidate that people
Yes.
want, yeah.
And that is my commitment to the people of Schenectady. And it's not going to be changed.
That's wonderful. So, Election Day, I think, is November 5th
Yes.
this year.
Election is November the 5th,
Yes.
and I urge everyone, please support my candidacy. You will not be left out drying. I am the candidate who will move Schenectady forward with the rest of the city council. I will work across party line.
That's
I'm a
important,
team
you know,
player.
that's important.
Yes, I'm a team player.
Yes.
I believe that we need to get everybody together to work together for the common cause.
Yes.
Don't sideline anyone. Everybody has a contribution. We must listen to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Must listen to every voter, every homeowner, every citizen, and take their contribution very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way we can move Schenectady
Mm-hmm.
in a positive direction.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, John. And how can people reach you if they want to contact you?
I can be reached on my Facebook page, John Mootooveren, for City Council. I also have my personal and family Facebook page, John Mootooveren. I also can be reached at 518-881-6793 or mootooveren@gmail.com. Please don't hesitate to contact me.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, John Mootooveren, candidate for Schenectady City Council. We appreciate you coming. It's always good to see you again, and we wish you good luck in your campaign.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
You've been watching Impact. I'm Nick Barber, your host. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.